Naomi Home presents the Amy 5-drawer office cabinet assembly video. Before we begin, please make sure to have the assembly instructions on hand to follow along and have all the parts listed. This Amy office cabinet comes as shown with an impeccable minimalist design that can be decorated into any workspace. To get started, get all 10 drawer sliders and disconnect the inner part from the outer part. Do so by lifting the hilt while sliding the piece out of place. Insert 2 cam bolts into part number 3. Place 2 wood dowel pins into part number 3. Attach part number 7 onto part number 3. Lock both parts in place with 2 cam locks. Place 5 outer drive-over sliders onto part number 5. Use 2 black screws to attach each slider in place. Insert 2 cam bolts into the other side of part number 5. Connect part number 5 onto part number 7 using 2 wood dowel pins and 2 cam lock. Place 5 outer drive-over sliders onto part number 4. Use 2 black screws to attach each slider in place. Insert 4 cam bolts into part number 1. Install door stopper onto part number 1 using 2 black screws. Use 2 wood dowel pins to connect part number 1 onto part number 4. Secure the parts in place by using 2 cam locks. Now, place 4 wood dowel pins onto part number 1. Connect part number 1 onto the sides of part number 3 and 5. Use 4 cam locks to lock them in place. Slide both part number 8 between the grooves of parts number 3, 4, and 5. Use 6 E-screws to connect part number 2 onto the bottom of part number 3, 4, and 5. Set the front and rear wheels. The front wheels have a switch. When the switch is down, the wheels are locked. When the switch is up, the wheels can move freely. Place the front wheels in the front of part number 2 and the rear wheels in the back. Use 4 J-screws on each wheels to connect them onto part number 2. Connect the M pieces into the center and sides of the back of the cabinet. Use the M screws to connect the M pieces in place. Place 4 end pieces onto the corners of your cabinet. Use 2 black screws for each of the end pieces to connect them in place. Now, we'll continue with the drawers assembly. Use 4 D screws to connect parts number 9 and 10 onto part number 13. Pause here and repeat this step 4 more times. Get all 5 parts of number 11, slide each one into the grooves of parts number 9 and 10. Make sure each drawer has part number 11 installed before proceeding. Insert 2 cam bolt into the pre-made holes in part number 12 that are furthest from the groove. Connect part number 12 onto parts number 9 and 10. Use 2 cam locks to lock them in place. Pause here and repeat this step 4 more times. Gather all inner drawer sliders. Place the inner drawer slider on the sides of part number 9 and 10. Use 2 black screws to secure each inner drawer slider in place. Repeat these steps until each drawer has 2 sliders attached. Carefully insert drawer boxes by aligning the inner and outer drawer sliders and gently pushing the drawer boxes. Place 2 drawer door locks onto part number 6. Secure them in place by using 4 white screws. Use 4 white screws to connect part number 6 onto part number 3. And there you have it. Your Amy 5-drawer office cabinet is complete and ready for use. Thanks for watching! Like, subscribe, and share for more Naomi Home content. You can find the product link and more in the description below.